Good morning, everyone. Actually, it's the afternoon now, and happy 4th of July. I hope all of you are doing well, staying safe, and all of that. I am in the middle of uploading my Dollar General haul, and hopefully that will go up soon. But anyway, you guys, I just wanted to address this whole Colleen Ballinger thing, and I won't get into how it is so disgusting and gross and vile of what she did to the children, to her followers, to Trisha Paytas, to Trisha Paytas's family, and to all of the family members of the children that she groomed, because that is essentially what she did. She groomed those kids. I'm not actually going to touch on that just because of the fact that there's so much information out there and, everyone kind of reacting to all of that kind of stuff. What I do want to touch on is all of the, attention right now is on Colleen. And I just want to point out that there was another adult besides, I think, one of the fans in that chat room where there were, pornographic video, pornographic images, adult conversations, along with those children. I think people are forgetting that there was another adult in that chat, and that is Colleen's brother's wife, Jessica Ballinger. So, according to several sources, she was also in that chat. And I hope that maybe someone who was part of the weenies will comment down below and let us all know if she was in that chat for the duration of the whole time that they had the group chat. Because if she was, and if she was active, even though she didn't say anything, you know how sometimes, you're in a chat with a bunch of people and someone will say something and then you can see like who all saw the chat? She's responsible as well. She's not only responsible to put the chat down, but to correct Colleen and say, hey, wait a minute, this is not cool. This is not right. Not only that, but her two older children are, I believe, in the same age bracket as what these kids were in the weenies chat. So I just wanted to point that out, that Jessica Ballinger is just as much to blame. Even if she didn't say anything, she could have still put everything to rest and told Colleen, hey, this is not right, but instead allowed it to happen. Some more people who I think are to blame for Colleen's brother Trent. Now, there's a lot of controversy out there. Apparently, he had several chats going with underage girls, being extremely inappropriate with them, saying, stuff like, don't tell your parents that we're talking, don't tell your parents that we're, discussing certain topics. But I will say this, Trent's parents, Colleen's parents, are responsible for that. So a lot of people are saying that, Trent is disabled. He's not only deaf, but, he has the mentality level of a 12-year-old, yada, yada, yada. Okay, whatever. Let's just say he is disabled. Let's say that he is functioning at a 12-year-old level or even a 16-year-old level or whatever. Who are his caregivers? Who is his guardian? So whatever this guy, this adult man is doing online should be monitored by his guardian. And who's the guardian? I would assume Colleen's parents. If you have a child who's functioning at a 12-year-old or 13, 14, 15, 16, whatever, then it is your responsibility as a parent of that adult child to monitor them online. He knew he wasn't supposed to be doing this. This was something that he said, I know I shouldn't be talking to children who are under 18 years old. So obviously somebody had told him previously, don't talk to anyone under the age of 18 online. So where are her parents, and why wasn't he being monitored more closely? I was under the impression that he lived with his parents, Colleen's parents. I'm not sure if that's the case or not, but this whole fucking story is absolutely insane to me. I mean, forget about her like ukulele video, because that is on a whole nother level. A whole nother level. This girl, you guys, needs to have charges pressed against her for the whole Trisha Paytas thing. I mean, 110%. I don't know what the jurisdiction is for, Adam being in a different country, if that makes a difference, because he was talking to somebody who was in the United States, yet he's not from the United States. So did the crime happen in the United States? Like, I'm not really sure how that works, but she needs to be reprimanded by the law. By the law. The least charges pressed against her. The least. It's insane to me that happened. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, just literally search up Colleen Ballinger. There's been plenty of stories out there through the Rolling Stones, but reputable also. So, if you do an internet search or hop on Twitter, type her name in. I've been basically following all of it on Twitter and YouTube, and it is literally sick to my stomach. Another thing that I want to address is all of the other people, all of the other YouTubers who are just staying out of it and not having a voice. It really disappoints me that you guys have a platform and that you can't speak up, that you can't be a voice. Or that you're going to say something like, well, I'm not really friends with her. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. If you've done a video with her in the past, if you are against what is happening, because you should be, there are several people where I have had conversations with them on Twitter, just because my video went viral. And, we had candles in common, different things that we liked, and these people aren't saying anything about it. This is disgusting. This is against the law, and you're not going to say anything about it on your platform where you have a voice to your audience. You could be helping other young children, and you're not saying a word. That disgusts me just as much as everything else disgusts me. So I'm at a loss. I'm at a loss, and I feel horrible for those children who had to go through that, because they are now traumatized for the rest of their lives, and they have to work through the trauma, and they're going to have to go through therapy. And who should be paying for the therapy but Colleen? She needs to pay something, some type of restitution, whether it be time or money or something. I don't know. She needs to be evaluated. She has children. It's not right. But anyway, that is my 2 cents. Like I said, if you have a platform and you're following this story, please speak up and let people know how you feel and talk about it, because a lot of people don't say anything. And it's just a continuation. And now that these kids have spoken up, hopefully it won't happen anymore. But I hope you guys have a great day. And yeah, that's all I have to say about it.